Hi everybody, it's Hilary Cragg. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really grateful for you coming to watch these videos, and today's topic is going to be about Parkinson's, because there is a dementia associated with Parkinson's. Now, Parkinson's is a neurodegenerative condition, and predominantly it starts with issues around mobility. So it's tremors, so you can see people with their hands slightly shaky, but it can be any of their limbs. So they can, when they walk, they can sometimes kind of almost shake into walking, and I've seen people kind of stand on the ground and step before they can take steps forward. And also there's a stiffness in the body that's associated with Parkinson's. If you do have any concerns around that you might be developing Parkinson's, then go and speak to your doctor. There are some medications that are available to help alleviate some of the symptoms. So the first thing to do is speak to your doctor. But specifically the part that I want to talk about is about the dementia that's associated with it. Now, not everybody who develops Parkinson's will develop dementia, so it's really important to understand that actually it's quite a minority initially that develop a dementia. So in general, it's only about 20 to 25% of people who have Parkinson's will actually have the dementia that's associated with it. So that is around the loss of cognitive function. So it's usually around forgetfulness, and then it becomes around confusion as well. Those are the common symptoms that go with the dementia that's associated with Parkinson's. Now that 20 to 25%, which is, although that's a significant number, it is absolutely the minority. Now that percentage increases dramatically if people have been living with Parkinson's for over 15 years, which means that they would have been diagnosed, and so they would have had symptoms to the extent that it was worthwhile going to their doctor to find out what was happening to them. And then with medical advice, having the diagnosis that the issues that they're dealing with is Parkinson's. So that's the point of diagnosis, and 15 years after that, which means that the Parkinson's will have been sufficiently important to have gone to their doctor. 15 years later, that percentage increases to about 68%, so almost 70% of people with Parkinson's will also develop the dementia that's associated with it, and then that becomes the majority of people. So for people that have had Parkinson's for a long time, then they're much more likely to develop the dementia that's associated with it, which means that they will be dealing with this cognitive decline, they will be developing a confusion, they will have word finding difficulties, and they will have memory loss problems. So if you know somebody with Parkinson's, be aware that as one of the impacts of the Parkinson's, they might well also develop a dementia. And then that obviously has the impact on how they manage the symptoms of Parkinson's, which, as I said, is this stiffness of the body and this tremors and jerky movements of the body as well, which then become much more difficult to manage when you start to be confused and have a loss of understanding as well. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that information is useful and interesting. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really grateful. Bye for now.